everyone, and welcome to Kern County Library's Dial a Story. This week's theme is Will You Be My Valentine in honor of Valentine's Day, which is this coming Saturday. So hopefully everybody's getting ready with lots of love and cards to give to the people that you care about, and lots of parties with lots of candy. And we here at the library are getting it ready with lots of fun stories. So our first story is Love, Ruby, Valentine. Deep in the heart of Heartland, in a house of oak and pine, with her feathered friend named Lovebird, lived Ruby Valentine. Now Ruby had a favorite day, and Valentine's was it. According to all who knew her, this day was a perfect fit. It was probably a perfect fit because her last name is Valentine, just like Valentine's Day. Ruby loved to say, "I love you," and she loved to say, "Be mine," and she loved to sign her hearts and cards. Love, Ruby Valentine. Valentine's was Ruby's chance to do what she loved best. As the special day drew close, Ruby would not stop to rest. With 5 days until Valentine's, Ruby started making cards. She and Lovebird sprinkled glitter. They curled ribbons by the yard. With 4 days down and counting, Ruby and Lovebird began to bake. They cut out heart-shaped cookies. They iced a heart-shaped cake. They never left the kitchen. With only 3 days more to go, Ruby and Lovebird filled up goodie bags and tied each one with a bow. With just 2 days remaining, they worked morning, noon, and night, signing cards and wrapping gifts until each package was just right. With Valentine's 1 day away, Ruby carefully checked her list. Then she loaded up her wagon. No one in Heartland would be missed. She made gifts for everybody. The night before Valentine's Day, Ruby chose what she would wear. She tried on her purse and shoes. She washed and curled her hair. When everything was in order, Ruby made a special sign. It sat high atop her wagon and read, "Love, Ruby Valentine." She's kind of getting sleepy because she's been doing all that hard work. Tired from all her hard work, Ruby lay down on her bed. She hadn't planned to stay long, just to picture the day ahead. But when she closed her eyes, Lovebird scarcely made a peep. She snuggled up next to Ruby, and they both fell fast asleep. They slept right through the morning and on into the afternoon. They slept right past the evening. They never saw the moon. And when they finally awoke, Ruby saw with dread the date. That was when she realized she was very, very late. "I can't believe I missed Valentine's. Now I'll have to wait a year to tell everyone I love them." Ruby wiped away a tear. She slowly picked up cards and started putting gifts away, when in a squawky voice, Lovebird said, "Let's go today." Ruby looked at Lovebird. "Folks won't like this one bit. It's the 15th, not the 14th. They're sure to pitch a fit." But Lovebird kept on squawking, so Ruby made a choice. "All we can do is try it," she said in a tiny voice. So she straightened up her wagon and tried hard not to frown. With Lovebird on her shoulder, Ruby slowly walked through town. She delivered cards and candy. She passed cookies from a tray. She gave out gifts and goodie bags to all the townspeople that day. Then she summoned up her courage and did what she had to do. "I know I'm so late," she cried, "but I'm so sorry too." What happened next surprised her. No one seemed to mind. They just thanked her and hugged her for being sweet and kind. "We've made today a celebration, so why would we protest? Hip, hip, hooray for Ruby. We think you're the very best." And that's when Ruby realized that saying, "I love you," doesn't have to wait till Valentine's. Any day will do. So now she sends out cards all year that say, "Will you be mine?" And she signs each and every one. Love, Ruby Valentine. That's pretty nice that she realized that she doesn't have to wait till Valentine's Day. She can give out love every day of the year. Well, let's see about Arthur and his Valentine. See what he does about him. love on Valentine's Day. Someone was sending Arthur's Valentines. And Valentine's Day wasn't until Friday. They were all signed, Your Secret Admirer. It was a real mystery. Who was Arthur's secret admirer? It might be Fern. It could be Buster playing a joke, or maybe even Francine. She was always teasing Arthur. Arthur hoped it was the new girl, Sue Ellen. On Wednesday, Arthur found a new Valentine. Apples, bananas, peaches, a pear. With a face like yours, you're lucky I care. Your secret admirer. P.S. In your lunchbox, you'll find a treat. It's just for you, and it's extra sweet. Arthur hoped it might be chocolate, but at lunch he found this note. Candy is sweet, lemons are sour. I'll be watching you the whole lunch hour. Arthur looked at Sue Ellen, and she smiled. Do you think it's Sue Ellen who's our secret admirer? Thursday, everyone made Valentine boxes. Arthur decided to make a special card instead. When everyone mailed their Valentines, Arthur put his card in Sue Ellen's box. Then, when nobody was looking, Arthur hid the Valentines from the secret admirer in his coat pocket. After school, Arthur took off his coat to play soccer, and all the Valentines fell out. Everybody laughed. Buster called him Lover Boy. Hey, Hot Lips, shouted Francine. Arthur left when everyone sang, Arthur and his new girlfriend sitting in a tree. Kissing. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes Arthur with the baby carriage. His friends are not being very nice about his secret admirer. The next morning, Arthur said he was sick. You don't want to miss the big Valentine's Day party, do you? Asked his mother. Arthur went to school. Ick, who sent this mushy Valentine, said Sue Ellen. It's signed Arthur, shouted Buster. Everyone laughed. Arthur loves Sue Ellen, everyone sang. After school, Arthur wanted to be alone. On the way home, he climbed up to his treehouse. There he found another Valentine. I love you in London, I love you in Rome. Look in your mailbox when you get home. XOXOXOXOXOXO, your secret admirer. Oh, gross, said Arthur, and ran into the house. I believe this is for you, Arthur, said his mother. It's a love letter, said his sister. Arthur went to his room. There was a movie ticket in the card. My love, tomorrow is the day. We meet in row 3, seat A. You in seat A, me in seat B, your secret admirer. On the card, Arthur saw a smudge. He looked very closely. Something had been erased. There was an F and an R and an A. Francine. Francine. So Francine was his secret admirer. The next day, Arthur had a plan. He ran to the movie so he wouldn't be late. He found row 3. He sat in seat A. Francine smiled at Arthur. So you're the secret admirer, said Arthur. Good guess, Four Eyes. So she still is not as nice as she should be. Close your eyes, said Arthur. I want to give you a kiss. Really, said Francine. Close your eyes and count to 10. Okay, said Francine. Arthur, can I open my eyes yet? Asked Francine. Arthur? Look, he gave her a kiss. He gave her lots of kisses. It says, kisses for Francine. What kind of kisses are those? Do you know? Chocolate kisses. So they're not real kisses, but she shouldn't be too mad when she sees what he left, because it's still pretty sweet. Okay, we're going to sing a song together. So are you ready? We're going to do it 2 times. It's going to be lots of fun. You can do the hand gestures with me, right? Skidamarinky-dinky-dink, skidamarinky-doo. I love you. Skidamarinky-dinky-dink, skidamarinky-doo. I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and underneath the moon. Skidamarinky-dinky-dink, skidamarinky-doo. I love you. All right, we can do it one more time. Are you ready? Now that you know all the gestures. Skidamarinky-dinky-dink, skidamarinky-doo. I love you. Skidamarinky-dinky-dink, skidamarinky-doo. I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and underneath the moon. Skidamarinky-dinky-dink, skidamarinky-doo. I love you. Was that fun? All right, story is called Be Mine, Sweet Valentine. It's by Sarah Weeks. And in this one, you kind of have to help guess what the gifts are. So we'll see if we can figure it out. Are you ready? Be mine, be mine alone. Sweet Valentine for you. What? What do you think a dog would get for a Valentine's gift? A bone, you're right. Dogs like bones. Be mine, your love's a dream. Sweet Valentine for you some, what? Cream, because cats love delicious cream. Be mine, please grant my wish. Sweet Valentine for you, a fish. Be mine, I'm yours I am. Sweet Valentine for you, this one's a little bit hard. Sea otters, they like to eat clams. Be mine, our love is true. Sweet Valentine for you, bamboo. That's what pandas like to eat. Be mine, give love a chance. Sweet Valentine for you some ants. I don't think I would like it very much if I got ants for Valentine's Day, but anteaters, that's their favorite thing. Be mine, please make my day. Sweet Valentine for you some hay. And what shape is that hay made into? Do you see it? It's in the shape of a heart. Be mine, I think you're dandy. Sweet Valentine for you some, what? What do kids like to have for Valentine's Day? Do you know? I bet you like it. Are you ready? Let's see if we're right. Candy. And 2 little balloons. The end. That was some pretty good gifts everybody got. Something tasty to eat. All right, our next story is called Amelia Bedelia's First Valentine. Amelia Bedelia saw hearts everywhere. She spied them in the sky, spotted them at the park, and even found them on her French fries. She was surrounded by love. Mom, where are you? Bedelia yelled when she got home from school. I'm in the living room, Amelia Bedelia's mother was playing cards with her friends. Amelia Bedelia loved to play cards too. She peeked over her mom's shoulder. Hearts, a whole handful of hearts. Wow, Amelia Bedelia said, look at all those Valentines. Her mother's friends laughed. Amelia Bedelia, said her mother, don't tell them what I'm holding. You're holding cards, Mom, said Amelia Bedelia. Anyone can see that. Amelia Bedelia's mother handed her a brand new deck of cards. Here, a present for you. Now skedaddle. Your snack is in the kitchen. Amelia Bedelia couldn't find any cupcakes in the kitchen, just a plate of brownies. She grabbed one and sat down at the table. She put her new deck of cards in her knapsack. She liked them, but she didn't really need them. She already had a bunch of cards to finish before the Valentine's Day party at her school tomorrow. Amelia Bedelia's teacher, Mrs. Edwards, had made cards for everyone to decorate at home. Amelia Bedelia got right to work. Many of the cards confused her, so she did her best to fix them. She put a bandage across the broken heart, tossed peanuts into the envelope with the squirrel, warmed this card up. It says, you're too cool. So she warmed it up. Gave the seal a kiss and was about to drizzle honey on a bee when her father came in and through the back door. Hey, Daddy, she said, did you know that tomorrow is Valentine's Day? Amelia Bedelia's father kissed her on the top of her head. So your mother has reminded me every day this week, he said with a chuckle. Tell me something I don't know. Amelia Bedelia thought for a second, then said, Teddy lost a tooth at recess. Her dad smiled. Teddy is lucky, he said. He'll get a visit from the tooth fairy tonight and a visit from Cupid tomorrow. Who is Cupid? Asked Amelia Bedelia. Cupid is a little baby with wings, said Amelia Bedelia's father. He flies around on Valentine's Day and shoots arrows at people when they least expect it. If his arrow hits you, then you fall in love with the next person you see. What? Yelled Amelia Bedelia. Don't tease me, Daddy. Babies don't have wings. It's a myth, not a joke, said Amelia Bedelia's father. Now, what should I get for Mom? Candy, flowers, jewelry? Yes, said Amelia Bedelia's mother. I'd like all of the above. Amelia Bedelia looked up. All she saw above was the light on the ceiling. Why would her mother want that for Valentine's Day? That night, Amelia Bedelia had the most amazing dream. Cupids, hearts, and candy kisses swirled around her. I'm nuts for you, squeaked a giant chocolate squirrel. Fuzzy sugar bees floated through the air. When Amelia Bedelia woke up the next morning, she was just still a bit sleepy, and she was late. She jumped into her clothes, wolfed down her breakfast, blew her parents a kiss, and raced for the bus, quick as a whistle. Come on, slowpoke, the bus driver called. You're holding us up. That's impossible, Amelia Bedelia said. I'm not strong enough. She climbed on board and tucked the special Valentine's Day cards under her seat so they wouldn't get crunched. The Valentine's Day party started right after lunch. There were decorations and games and tons of treats. There was a giant cake baked in the shape of a heart and an enormous bowl of fizzy pink punch. Can I have a little punch, please? Asked Clay. Amelia Bedelia gave him a little punch on his arm. Ow! Yelled Clay. The other kids laughed. Amelia Bedelia did not. She was too busy keeping an eye out for Cupid and his arrow. I think Clay meant he just wanted a little bit of the drink, but Amelia Bedelia thought he wanted a punch in the arm. That's pretty silly. At last, it was time to exchange Valentine's Day cards. That's when Amelia Bedelia remembered what she had forgotten. Her cards were still on the bus. Amelia Bedelia was miserable. Amelia Bedelia, you are wearing your heart on your sleeve, said Miss Edwards. What's the trouble? Amelia Bedelia looked at both of her sleeves. She saw stripes, but no hearts. I don't have cards for my friends, she said. I left them on the bus. She put her head down on her desk, and she started to cry. The whole class gathered around Amelia Bedelia. Here's what we'll do to make everyone feel better, said Miss Edwards, patting Amelia Bedelia on the shoulder. Let's get busy. Everyone, please pick an activity. You can make your own heart box, play pin the heart on the skeleton, or I can show you a card game called Hearts. I have an idea, shouted Amelia Bedelia. She looked at Miss Edwards and smiled. She wiped her eyes. She opened the deck of cards her mother had given her. She took out her markers. It's okay, announced Amelia Bedelia a few minutes later. I've got Valentines for everyone. Later that afternoon, Amelia Bedelia found her Valentines on the bus, right where she had forgotten them. She was thrilled. She leaped off the bus and zoomed down the sidewalk. She held the heart box she had made at the party up to the sky and twirled around and around and around, and thunk. Did you see that arrow hit her heart-shaped box? Bullseye, yelled the boy as he jumped out of the bushes. The boy was Jeremy, and he lived on her street. She'd known him since she was a baby. I am not a bull, Jeremy, she said, and this is not an eye. You could have broken my heart. I don't want to break your heart, Amelia Bedelia, said Jeremy. Amelia Bedelia didn't believe him. Cross my heart, he said, as he really crossed it. Was school fun today? My mom made me stay home because I was sick this morning. You missed Valentine's Day? Asked Amelia Bedelia. Now she felt sorry for Jeremy. So sorry that she decided to give him all of her special cards. Here, happy Valentine's Day, she said. Thanks, he said, walking away. He turned and blew her a kiss. Amelia Bedelia made a face. She sure didn't love him, but there was no reason not to like him. When Amelia Bedelia's father got home, Amelia Bedelia and her mother gave him a box of chocolates. He presented a bouquet of flowers to Amelia Bedelia's mother and a bracelet to Amelia Bedelia. The bracelet sparkled and a tiny pink heart dangled from it. Thank you, Daddy, said Amelia Bedelia. Now I can wear my heart on my wrist instead of my sleeve. Hug time, shouted Amelia Bedelia's father. Double hug time, shouted Amelia Bedelia's mother. Triple hug time, shouted Amelia Bedelia. It was the greatest family hug ever, and Amelia Bedelia wished they could stay just like that until next Valentine's Day. All right. I have another song for us to sing together. I bet you know it because it's one we hear on Barney sometimes, but it's a great song because it tells everybody how much you love them. Are you ready? We're going to sing it together. We'll just sing it one time since I bet you already know it. Ready? I love you, you love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too? That's a great song to sing together with your family. All right, we have one last story before we go, and it's called The Very Special Valentine. I need to find a Valentine, says the little bunny gray, to give my friend Rosie on this very special day. Something bright and pretty to show her how much I care, a present to remind her of the happy times we share. So Bunny Gray needs to find a special gift for Rosie. Let's see if he can do it. Is that a shiny bracelet? Strung with beads of purest gold? Look, says Squirrel Redtail, what a fine sight to behold. You see it? But no, they're tiny buttercups, each waiting to unfold. They're really just flowers. Are those glistening diamonds? What a fine gift they would make. Bunny reaches for them, but his paws begin to shake. They're dewdrops on a spider's web, which Bunny dare not take. Look at the trickling water. I see precious stones that gleam. Then Swan calls from upon her nest, but are they what they seem? You see them down there glistening? Now Bunny sees they're just pebbles sparkling in the stream. I see shining scarlet rubies sitting neatly in a line. Bunny thinks he's found a gift for Rosie. They'd be fine. But they're not. But then the little field mouse squeaks, these berries are all mine. I spy a shower of emeralds, a lovely green cascade. But look up in the sky, calls Fox, and Bunny's soon dismayed. For they are playful sunbeams dancing in the wooded glade. It's just the leaves being pretty and sparkly. I see gleaming gems of amethyst with dancing purple light. Hoots little owl wisely. That gift would be just right. Look. But Bunny finds just blackberries beneath the soft moonlight. Looking up, young Bunny Gray asks the whispering trees, what can I give to Rosie to show what she means to me? But the trees don't give an answer. They just rustle in the breeze. I've searched in every corner, but no present can I find, cries Bunny Gray with great dismay. Says Rosie, never mind. The gift of love within your heart is by far the sweetest kind. Nature is more beautiful than gold or jewels so rare. Each new day is a precious gift for everyone to share. You see, it's a big picture. To the side too. Bunny Gray hugs Rosie to show how much he cares, and paw in paw they scamper off, a happy bunny pair. The end. All right, that was our last story. But I have one little poem to leave you with before we go today, and it's called Mail Myself to You. I'm going to wrap myself in paper. I'm going to dab myself with glue. Stick some stamps on top of my head. I'm going to mail myself to you. I'm going to tie me up in red string. I'm going to use blue ribbon too. I'm going to climb into your mailbox. I'm going to mail myself to you. Because you're the best Valentine for Valentine's Day. Everyone have a happy Valentine's Day. We'll see you next time. Bye.